Get it? All right, I love him. Okay, here is the very funny, adorable Stephen Young.
Oh boy. So I don't know how to use a microphone. Are you laughing just because you find me so handsome that it's just that sort of thing? Sirs? No, that's just for show. That's my brother-in-law's ring. I wear it for him on occasion. He owns motels, and what's the line from Vacation? No. I just I spend most of my time now on my airline and a few other things. We'll go swimming. All right. So this is my my 5th time ever doing stand-up comedy, ever, and that's supposed to elicit something. Thank you. Very excited there. With the red, are those hearts? You're in love with somebody. Something weird. So I decided this time, unlike my previous 4 times, I'm going to try to approach this differently in that this time I'm hoping to actually remember being here tomorrow morning. That's the main goal, and I feel... But the downside of that, that's the upside, that I'll remember it. The downside is that I'm gonna have a panic attack on stage. The whole thing's gonna be very ugly. But some people might like that. It breaks up the funny guys. You see I come up here, have a meltdown. It breaks it up a little bit. So anyway, I'm a comedian now. I've gone. I was talking to Gladys, and Gladys was telling me, don't worry about being funny. Just come on up here and just try to get yourself comfortable. So this is less about trying to make everyone laugh and more about me just gaining comfort on stage. So should I do something really ridiculous? Anyone? Anyone? All right. Well, look, I get it. Every time I look in the mirror, I fall in love all over again. Like it's the first time all over again. I understand that. So I know where you're coming from. But, you left for the bathroom and you were gone for a few minutes too many. Well, no, but I'm saying that, there's the fine line between, going to the perception. Like when you go out to dinner with other couples and you get up, nobody wants to be labeled as the weird shit guy at dinner. And then you come back, you're dipping your hand into the community food. So there's only, if you have to take a shit, there's only so much time that you really have where there could still be the perception that you peed. So, and I think for you, the perception is not so, is not with you. I think you came here and you made a number 2, and that's what I think. Any thoughts on that, or no? You're right. Forget it. Let's move on. Okay, should I do my really ridiculous... okay, so I'm just trying to get comfortable up here. I'm not trying to make anyone laugh. Okay, I'm going to do... I'm going to do a character I created. It's horribly inappropriate, but I'm going to do it anyway. We call it Armless Steve. All right, so we'll make it like an explosion noise, like some war, and I'm coming out of the barracks after. So. Oh, fuck, man. This is gonna really suck. No, so this is Armless Steve, and Armless Steve can do lots of things. There's Armless Steve bowling. Little off balance, but that's Armless Steve bowling. Here's Armless Steve pitching. Somebody were to throw something at me, go ahead, crumble a napkin, throw it at me. Do something, throw a glass at me. This is Armless Steve as a wide receiver. Hey, you're quite the athlete there. All right. So this is just an attempt show off my body. Is my time up already? No, you got 1 more minute. I've got 1 more minute. Jesus, I didn't even get into my material yet. Okay, so what should I talk about? I have MS. Wah, wah, wah. That's right. I have multiple sclerosis. About 13, 14 years ago, before I got married, I went to a doctor because I had pins and needles in my hand, and my doctor, he rushed the results of my MRI. You know, I figured everyone was too happy. I had to bring the mood of the crowd down. I've got 1 week to live, so you should really enjoy me up here. So the doctor goes, you know, I'm sorry, but you have an MS lesion in your cervical spine, and we got to come back. You got to get a lumbar puncture, the whole thing. So I was diagnosed with MS. And that's the joke. No, but it's a real mind fuck. You know, I've had panic ever since. I'm very panicky now because you know, every time I go to the doctor, I'm waiting for them to tell me, going with a cold. I'm waiting for them to say you've got 2 weeks to live. But so the doctor tells me, you know, basically I could be a drooling cripple in a nursing home within a year, or maybe I'll be okay. You know, but so go live your life. Like, what kind of fucking mind fuck is this? You know, so now I'm researching everything, and of course all the books written about MS predate the medication that's out there now. You know, so I'm reading these books, and it's like, you know, step 1, go find yourself a really good wheelchair. You know, and I'm just like, this is gonna end badly. You know, because the thing is, you know, I'm not one of those guys that overcome adversity. You know, there's some guys who, you know, where, you know, using nothing more than blinking their left eye, they went on to write 4 novels, they went back to medical school, and now they're a prominent heart surgeon. Which I would imagine scrubbing up is got to be kind of funny, just to scrub the guy's eye up. But with me, I would do something not like that, but equally impressive. With me, it would be using nothing more than blinking his left eye. He dragged himself across the floor and hurled himself out of a 14-story window. You know, and the security camera would catch the whole thing on tape, where you'd see me dragging myself across the floor, and that's it. So I have MS, and thank you.